look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off in Detroit. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
And the Lions, first down.
First down throw from Goff. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 36. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Those are the hurry-up offense here. Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Nix with it on 1st. Now it'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Nix from the gun. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big.
Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. He's going to keep this one. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos Broncos get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The fact that they pulled that out on a 1st and goal, Brock, didn't wait for a later down. Gotta imagine that played a part in its success, don't you?
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. It sure did, and I would have loved to seen those eyes in the huddle, right? When you call QB sneak and you look at those guys in the huddle, and the big guys in particular, many times they will tell you with their body language, we're ready to go, and that group certainly was.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. Gibbs now from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action, Goff. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Running on 2nd with Montgomery. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Lions facing a deficit near the break. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the gun, Goff. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. He's on the move. Has it at the 7. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escape on the ground. Gain works for the touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Jared Goff touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, it turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds Mims. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running. From the 28. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. That's taken at the 15. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Lions will go on offense. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Goff on 1st and 10. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos might be able to get some points late after the interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, it's Nix. That finds Vele, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fox now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He breaks the tackle, and he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They gain 14 on the play, and the Broncos will have a 1st down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped on the play by Zadarius Smith. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 7. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 3rd down. Now Nix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Okay, we see this all the time at every level of football. You've got to catch it first. It's just like when a receiver receives a handoff. You've got to secure the ball, then let your athleticism take off.
He'll throw it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. They'll throw again. Nix. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Working inside the red zone. Cutting in the goal line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. What opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. QB sneak coming. And this time he fights his way across for the touchdown. The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Dumped off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Second and 13. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up second and goal. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first.
Hey, kill! Hold on. Check.
Now try Gibbs again. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on third and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions down by 10. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Goff to the air now. On the move, headed right. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get